No one said life would be easy, and for that matter, the job that stares you in the face each and every day. But when you have the responsibility of protecting the public and going into high-pressure situations that only you can handle, well, this job becomes more of a mission, involving a highly specialized team that constantly focuses in on training, so that when called upon, they are well prepared to suit up, gear up, clear the air, and get a handle on a potentially deadly situation. And it all begins right here at Fire Station number 6 in the Oyster Point section of Newport News.
We are the Newport News Regional Hazardous Materials Team. Well, being one of the regional hazmat teams in Virginia, we are a level 3 team, which is the highest level you can get. And we are one of the top level 3 teams, most highly trained. And we are a self-contained hazmat team. Many of the teams that are in the different regions in the state are made up of several different fire departments, but we have the unique ability that we're able to pull together one department to be this regional team that covers certain areas within the state up towards the Henrico line, James River to Westmoreland County. Training for the everyday job of firefighting is very important. We have a good training program set up in Newport News, and where we're able to simulate fire situations, medical situations. So that's very important on that side, as well as it is on the training that we're able to do on the hazmat side to prepare us for that type of incident. The training doesn't just start here though. Our training actually starts on a state level, and where each member of this team has to go through several weeks of chemistry, several weeks of technical training. And then once they come here, we have to do continuing education that's required for us to maintain our positions as hazmat specialists. So that's where this training comes into place.
Officer Firth. Copy.
At 0800 this morning, we had a report of a chlorine cylinder, a 1-ton cylinder, leaking.
Get you ready for the call in case you ever do have it. You know, we don't want any hazardous material call to happen.
We're gonna have to go in there, we're gonna have to stop the leak. I'm not sure exactly what's leaking on there. You're gonna have to go in there with your kit.
But if you do have one, you know, you need to be ready and be able to respond and to mitigate the situation as quick as you can and as safely as you can, so you can protect yourself, the public, and everybody else around. First time I got in, I was a little antsy. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know, once you get in it, you get your comfort zone, and it's not that bad. Stress level is a little bit higher inside the suit, you know. Some people are claustrophobic. If you're claustrophobic, it's not the team you want to be on. The more times you put it on, the more comfortable you get with it. So if it does ever really happen where you really have to go on that scene or that call, you're well prepared with all the training that we do. It's pretty intense, you know. You're going through in there and you got all different scenarios running through your head the whole time you're walking up into the hot zone, and then once you find it and you see what's going on, then everything kind of calms down for you, and you know how to mitigate the situation then.
It is always extremely important to keep practicing this, and the repetition is always going to make you a lot better at performing these scenarios. We try to mix it up as best we can. However, it does get to be where it's a routine over time. However, if you don't do it within a certain amount of time, you'll lose the ability to be able to perform. So we try to practice this on a routine basis. That way the guys never lose their skills and they stay sharp on it, and they'll be able to, whenever called upon, to be able to perform those skills. And we also try to make it fun, try to give the guys a time limit, try to see, make them improve their times, and that way they are quicker with it. All aspects of our hazmat are important. It's just as important as fire training and also EMS training. And a lot of people don't know that the hazmat team has a lot of areas that are of expertise. We have a lot of guys that are focused on instrumentation, a lot of guys that are good on computers, a lot of guys that are good in mechanical-wise, putting on suits and being able to work with equipment. So we have to be able to train on all of those aspects and bring our guys up to a level that all of them can perform, no matter what role that they might be put into. The decon role, that is something that we do take for granted. However, this is something that we also teach firefighters as well. So we all have to be proficient on it and perform that role whenever needed. The hazmat team is a huge component within the city, and it's like an insurance policy. You're great to have it if something was to happen. These guys work very hard. They train every day that we're here during the month. We train and we're prepared, and I think that this team is one of the best in the region, and be able to handle anything that's out there.